What's up? It's your boy Carcino here, and let's get into it, man. This is the truth behind the beef with DJ Quik and AMG. Woo, yeah. AMG on the go. Stereo. I don't smoke cocaine. I smoke bud. AMG. He was the first rapper who proudly bragged about eating chicks out. AMG. Now, before AMG hit the scene, AMG was part of the Skankless crew. With DJ Quik. See, DJ Quik was out before them when he had Tonight is the Night and all this stuff. And doing all that songs back in the day. And he was working with Second to None and High C. And the guy that was managing DJ Quik at the time, he said, hey, I want you to, hook up with my guy. I got this artist I'm working with, man. He gonna fit in real good with y'all. Called AMG. So for those who didn't know the situation, AMG was not originally in the Skankless crew. He didn't go to school with DJ Quik and High C and the rest of them. They all went to school separately. So when the Skankless crew got hooked up and they started making their records together, everybody's like, okay, this is a good mix. And that's when he got all his big better have my money. And Vertical Joyride and all that stuff, and AMG blew up. AMG was really like, okay, I'm gonna roll with y'all guys. And Quik put him down, and he ain't had no place to stay. And Greedy Greg, who was the manager who put them all together, he said, well, hey, and what's his name? KK from Second to None. He let him stay at the crib. Like, man, you can stay at my house. Imagine somebody lived with you, stayed at your crib, kicked it with you, didn't pay no rent, never offered no money, and then when they get money, they move out. They don't even say, here, this for you. Nothing. He just got his money and broke. So, naturally, everybody in the crew was hurt. Like, Second to None, everybody was like, man, you a sucker. That's some sucker stuff. And AMG, nobody was looking at it from his perspective, and he was like, man, it's a messed up situation. Because he was like, I never wanted nothing to do with them in the first place. The manager put us together and is like, man, this is going to help you blow up. And he's like, next thing you know, I'm blowing up off of me. Not because of what they doing. They basically eating off me and off my work. Because I'm actually bigger than all of them. He was like, but I'm out there, I'm in Second to None video. Let the rhythm take you, all that. You see AMG in there. He's like, I was already blowing up. So he was like, and I'm listening to these guys, and I'm like, this dude talking about he got this and that, and And he blamed Greg for the majority of this. It was like, look, Greg is the responsible person for this. It wasn't us at all. And he's like, this ain't really our problem. Greg was the one talking about he got all this and that. But Greg was, when he, was pretty stupid when it came to the money. So he kept telling Quik, like, look, it's your manager. He's dumb. He's selling you out short. And this is what's happening. And he was like, oh, this guy's stupid when it comes to making money. I can't be with him. So he went and got another deal and put out another record to Ballin' Out of Control with another company. So he took his money and broke. So, man, DJ Quik, when he came out with Dollars and Cents and he signed with Death Row and started working with Death Row, and he made the song Get At Me, and that was at AMG. And once Get At Me was out there and was blowing up, that's when Ballin' Out of Control came like right after that album. And that's when he had AMG put out Sucker for Love. And oh man, that's a hilarious song. 2 songs are hilarious. Couldn't wait to take your bitch, better have my money and run. KK should have known the motto a lot. That you can't turn a hoe into a housewife. Cause you left a lot of people unhappy, dude. You in debt and you need to get at me. Yeah, that's my DJ Quik. I'm gonna have to pump that as soon as I get through with this video. Then go back and listen to Sucker for Love. Homie, you's a sucker. You's a sucker for love. Homie, you's a sucker for love. Look, homie, you's a sucker. So he came out with Sucker for Love, basically talking about the situation and other situations he had in the town. Years went by, they had a conversation, and they were able to squash everything. And once they squashed everything with a conversation, Quik, he was on DJ Quik's album again. He wasn't on that album, but he was on his next album, like that Rhythm Nation or Rhythmism, whatever, that album. So he was back working with AMG, and everything was love. So for a couple of years, everything was going all right. Then they came out with the album. They got a deal with Interscope, and they were the fixers. AMG and DJ Quik, we the fixers. So when they come out with the Fixers album, and they putting out this, and then they come out with the Midnight album that was supposed to come out, and the label dropped them because they was like, we want, and it was in the contract, AMG had to lose weight, and if he failed to lose weight, it was gonna void the entire deal, because they like, yeah, he's too big, he's got to come down in weight. And this was negotiated at first, and that's what Quik's like, it's in the contract saying that, look, he got to lose weight. And that's what it was. And the guy, he got mad because they killed the deal. He blamed DJ Quik for his practices. He goes on the radio station, AMG, and just blasts DJ Quik. And Quik is like, wow, this guy here, he's unbelievable. Like, this guy will do anything. I mean, completely anything. To save his own hide. Whatever something's not working, he just bails. And he never accepts responsibility for anything. Now, in the beginning, I could see Quik messing up business-wise because he was trusting a lot into his manager. So a lot of things did go left that they couldn't get done because of the Priority Records deal. So I get that. I mean, not Priority, but Profile. So that's why you didn't see an album come like right after Just Like Compton album, which was a major hit for them. It's like, well, how did he fall off a wave like that? And then Eazy-E tried to resurrect him and keep him around with the Penthouse Players clique and keep some money in his pocket. But that was like aside from AMG and Second to None. It was crazy. Like, the whole thing was crazy. And right now, the way I look at it personally, I would have probably never went back to being cool with AMG. Because even though the scenario of how they dealt with it is just the morals of a person that will leave you in the dog, like leave you in the dirt. Just straight leave you in the dirt so they can move on to the next. And they gonna do it every time. Anybody who do that with no remorse, I mean, he didn't even give them any money to say, yeah, I know we was cruel and I stayed at your crib and I ain't put no money in and y'all was paying for stuff. You know, just get up and leave and you don't even say, here, man, here's a little something. You know, that's shady. You know, that person is never going to change to me. That person I can always depend on to be that person. So when they do something to sabotage you again, that's shame on you. You shouldn't have went back to them. So that's on Quik for going back to AMG in the first place. You knew better. You didn't need him. Shouldn't have went and got him. No matter how well y'all work together, other people are in it for their own motives. And if the contract said that, instead of saying, I'm a fat bastard, I couldn't lose the weight, and you should have cried when they made the deal. Now you want to act like you didn't know the deal and you didn't know that they wanted you to lose the weight. You would have never agreed to that. And while you're awake, you should have kicked up all them fusses with the studio, with Interscope. Go to Jimmy Iovine, say, Jimmy, why do I gotta lose weight? But yet, you throw DJ Quik under the bus. Why? Because that's what brothers do. They don't want to address the problem. So, that's the truth behind that. It's your boy Carcino. I'm out. Don't forget to follow the playlist and subscribe.